Tonight on the podcast, we're going to be talking about San Diego Comic-Con, all the news hitting the websites and stuff today. And yeah, that's about it. Hit that music, Max. It's Friday night in Phoenix, Arizona. You are listening to the Absolute Geek Podcast, the best damn geek podcast in the entire world. I am Lance.
I'm Max.
And hey, buddy, how was your week?
It was very busy, but Friday today was much better. So, yeah, man, it's been good.
Friday was less busy at work?
Yeah, today was less busy. I mean, not really, but yes. I got like very few emails, which was nice. But I had a project that I had delegated, and it's been over a week and nothing. So I was finally just like, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. So I pretty much spent all day taking care of that myself. But so it was busy, but I didn't have new stuff coming in on top of it. That would have been really stressful.
Yeah, today was supposed to be my day off, but I had to get work done. So thus is the life of a salary employee, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's the downside.
But yeah, I watched The Gray Man today.
Did you?
Yeah, okay. It was pretty awesome, dude.
See, and I've heard nothing but bad things, and I'm just like, I just want to watch a fun action movie, and that's all it is. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah, it's based off a book, and Ryan Gosling is awesome, and it's really unnerving to see Chris Evans like kind of be a bad guy. That was interesting.
And I didn't realize he was the villain.
Oh yeah. He's the villain. Yeah, he's
I'm definitely wanting to check it out. It's on my list. I just especially now I've been in this weird kick. I've watched nothing but like true crime thrillers for the last like 3 weeks. I watched like Under the Banner of Heaven, and then I watched Candy, then I watched The Girl from Plainsville, and I just finished Unbelievable. And those are all really heavy topics. I mean, the first three, well, 2 of them are about murder, one of them's about suicide, one of them's about freaking sexual assault, and then I rewatched Dear Evan Hansen a couple nights ago. So I'm like, it's a fantastic movie, but I've been like on these heavy topics. It's time to watch something a little bit more just like, fun. So,
popcorn.
Yes.
Well, we did see Nope last night.
Yeah, we saw Nope,
which was fucking awesome.
Yeah, you liked it a lot more than I did, but I liked it. It was good. It was very good.
Well, I say it was awesome because because everything we go see is like a reboot or a sequel or something like that. And it's nice to see something original and fresh. That's why it's awesome. I'm not going to say it's Jordan Peele's best movie, but it's definitely...
It's one of the better movies I've seen this year.
Yeah.
I actually think Top Gun might be the best movie I've seen this year.
Top Gun's awesome. It's just very predictable.
Yeah. I just think that was like the most fun I've had at the theaters all year.
This one's not so much predictable, I think. Wouldn't you say? Nope. I mean, you do see stuff come in, but like...
Yeah.
Jordan Peele's just a really good director.
He is, and he wrote it too, didn't he?
He wrote, directed, and produced it.
That's what he usually does. It was really good. It's my third favorite of the Jordan Peele movies that I've seen. Get Out's the best, Us, and then this. So hopefully that's not a trend that each new release is progressively worse.
Well, if you look at Rotten Tomatoes, they've gone down. This one's got an 89. Us had a 93, and Get Out had like a 98.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not alone in my feelings.
Yeah,
but 89 is still very good.
Oh yeah, especially for a horror movie. Because I love horror movies, but most of they're hit or miss, right?
See, and I don't like horror, but I like Jordan Peele's version of horror. I like what he does.
Like a psychological horror type thing, I guess you could say.
They feel more thriller to me, but they are horror movies.
Yeah.
But yeah. And this one leaned a lot more on the sci-fi side, which I liked a lot.
Yeah, it was good. I recommend everybody go see it.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I'm just going to say the monkey crap doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
But
I need
talk
to
about that.
research that because I didn't understand it either.
I did a Google research. I did some Google research,
Mm-hmm.
and the explanation I got was like, "Well, that's stupid. I don't understand still why it was in the movie then." So I might have to do some more research too.
Was it along the lines of what I was thinking?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, well, see.
It was more their explanation was more just like was commentary on the film industry, is what the monkey was.
Oh,
So
well, that actually, I like that explanation.
it's not a bad explanation. It just doesn't tie into the actual plot of the movie.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
You
all.
pigeonhole something in there and then just to
Anyway,
make a commentary, a social commentary.
that was my big issue. I'm like, wait, they made a really big deal out of this monkey thing in the movie, and I don't feel like it was as big of a deal as it was framed. But
Well,
it was
tonight,
enjoyable.
if you guys haven't noticed, we are down a man. Matt is currently at San Diego Comic-Con.
He's on the front lines. That man was taking pictures with Kevin Smith, asking the man to come on the cast, asking the man to officiate his wedding. We're talking bold moves here. Matt's out there like, bro, Mr. Smith, can you give me a smooch on the lips? Anything, you know?
Do we have that picture readily available? Maybe we can find it and share it.
I mean,
it's a great picture.
Yeah, I can shoot it to you in a Facebook message really quick.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, he sent us pictures of X-Men 97, which we'll be talking about. Clerks 3, Kevin Smith has a little booth there. Some pics of Andor costumes that we can share. And some Marvel Studios costumes, and then him looking very disheveled standing in line.
I think he sent you some stuff that I'm not seeing.
Yeah, he likes me more than you.
I think so.
Just kidding.
Some of the stuff I'm like, I don't feel like I saw it, or I've just been too busy at work. Yeah, I saw that one.
No, it's on the group chat. You just don't pay attention.
It's usually you that doesn't pay attention. That's funny. It's me this time.
But yeah, so tonight's going to be all about San Diego Comic-Con. And if you guys don't know, tomorrow is the Marvel and DC Hall H stuff, right, Max?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to be doing a special episode tomorrow, real short, maybe 30 minutes, just covering all the stuff that's going to hit us tomorrow, because tomorrow's going to be a very big day. And of course, what's up, Corbin? What didn't happen? Oh, is Matt chatting with us? Yeah.
Oh, Matt's in the chat. Yeah, he's probably saying he didn't ask Kevin Smith to kiss him on the lips.
There it is.
That's the picture of our boy.
This hero.
Wait a minute. Let's zoom in. Is that a cardboard cutout?
No, it's real.
I know. I'm kidding around.
Dante's a cardboard cutout.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, Matt is getting all the inside information, if that's what you want to call it. I'm not sure how much of it's inside. He sent me those pictures of X-Men, and then literally like 5 seconds later, I got better pictures on IGN.
Oh.
So IGN is just
they've got different access.
They're performing sexual favors to get the high res photos, I guess you could say. Matt should not be above performing sexual favors to get the high res photos. I'm just saying. Whatever for the podcast, right, buddy? No more hockey jerseys. Was Kevin Smith not wearing a hockey jersey in there? That's odd. But yeah, man. So we're gonna talk some news, and then we're gonna be getting together. I'm gonna be on tomorrow night. Hopefully, Max can join me. But just talking about some Marvel stuff, because I think it's gonna be some big news tomorrow. Maybe some X-Men casting, maybe some peaks of some movies or something like that. So I think tomorrow's gonna be a big, big, big day.
I'm gonna be shocked if we don't get a Wakanda Forever trailer tomorrow.
Yeah, it's coming around the corner, isn't it? November? That's coming out.
November 11th.
All right, so the first thing we got, SDCC Friday Geek News. Geek News.
Gather round.
Here's our first look at X-Men 97. Now, I'm not sure. I don't know. what is going on here? Something's going on here. There's
I don't
double
know.
hands there. That's weird. All right. Well, I'm not sure. Like, is these almost look like lithographs? Like they were like, you know what I'm saying? Like the backgrounds look kind of funny
I
with the
don't know what that
characters.
word is that you just used. Lithograph?
Yeah.
Is this a graphic design thing?
No, it's like I've gotten few for like games and stuff when I bought games. It's like they have like a background and then there's like a clear sheet over it with the character. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean they don't. Something looks slightly unnatural here, but I didn't even notice it until you said it. Um, all I see when I look at this is nostalgia, and that's
Well,
not a bad thing.
Magneto looking completely different.
Yeah, that's true. Magneto does not look how I remember at all, and I'm not sure if I'm on board with that. But at the same time, I'm just excited that they're doing more of this show. I feel like a 9-year-old kid again.
Animation cell. That's what that's a better way of putting it than what I said. Yeah, but you got Mr. Sinister, you've got Emma Frost, it looks like you've got the whole team, Rogue, Gambit, Wolverine, Jubilee,
just as I remember them.
Cyclops, Storm, Jean Grey, and Beast. You've got, which that is the same image that they gave us a year ago. It's just them spread out now. Before they were like with the X-Men 97 logo, they were huddled together.
Yeah.
And now they're just spread out. And then we've got Cable, we've got Bishop. I can't tell. I see Nightcrawler there in the corner. We got a Sentinel and Magneto. So
yeah, dude, I'm excited about it.
You
I
know
feel
the
like I
one,
need to rewatch the show.
you know the one thing I'm bummed at is this is awesome that they're coming out with this, but we've got that Spider-Man show coming out, the cartoon coming out that we'll talk about here in a minute. And I kind of wish they were like expanding on the old animated series.
What do you mean? Are they not?
No, this is a prequel to Tom Holland's movies.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant with X-Men 97.
No. I'm talking about they're doing an expansion of X-Men 97, like it's leaving off from where the original show left off of.
Yeah.
But they're also doing a Spider-Man cartoon, but the Spider-Man cartoon is completely new. It's not a branch off from the animated series Spider-Man.
No, yeah.
And I wish they were
prequel to-
also doing what they're doing with X-Men with that Spider-Man show.
Yeah, I guess I like that Spider-Man show, but I'm okay with freshman year. I think it's a cool idea to get the origin for this Peter Parker.
Send me the link in the group chat and I'll pop on. Oh, can you send them a
Yeah, I'll shoot him a little.
All right, so next we've got Marvel Studios has reportedly trademarked the following titles: Avengers Secret Wars, which we knew, Avengers the Kang Dynasty, which that Kang was supposed to be the overarching villain.
That's what's been theorized, is that he's the new Thanos for this, next saga or whatever you want to call it.
But it sounds like there's going to be a movie, devoted to Kang. Then we got Captain America New World Order, which I'm wondering, do you think that's Captain America 4 or do you think that that's something?
I do.
Yeah.
I think that's Captain America 4. I mean, they haven't really named them 2 and 3 or anything in the past.
That's true. You're absolutely right.
That's got to be the 4th one.
Then we got Multiverse Saga and Thunderbolts, which I wonder, with US Agent and all that stuff, if he wouldn't be playing a role in Captain America 4 could lead directly into Thunderbolts.
Yeah, I could see that. Is Thunderbolts, though, intended to be a movie or more of a series?
Yeah, I have no idea. There's no information on this. It's just these are.
Well, and I don't think Multiverse
is coming.
Yeah, Secret Wars isn't surprising, and I don't think Multiverse Saga is like the name of a movie. I think they're trademarking it just like, because this was the Infinity Saga. I think the Multiverse Saga is what this new saga is.
These new phases. Yeah. Because they released a box set called the Infinity Saga after Endgame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that was ridiculously priced. So, yeah, I'm sure. I don't think that's going to be a movie.
But I think the rest of these are movie titles. I could definitely see Avengers Secret Wars and Avengers the Kang Dynasty. What comes first, though? Would Secret Wars come before Kang Dynasty or the other way around?
I have no idea.
Yeah. And are these going to be like are these, or is this going to be a similar idea to where we've got like a couple Avengers movies coming out in close succession to each other, like we did with Infinity War and Endgame? Or I'm just curious. I'm curious what's
I
going to
don't
happen.
know. I do think that we're probably going to get before that big end game type scenario. I do think we're missing movies here. I think there's going to be way more movies than this coming out. Obviously we have the Mutants, which I'm assuming would come out before the next big, what would you call that? Not a crossover event, because basically every movie is kind of a crossover, but the big tentpole event, is that what you would call it?
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I would say tentpole event. I think the mutants are going to be involved, and before the end of this saga, the mutants are definitely going to be.
Oh yeah, they're not
part of that.
gonna hold on, especially if tomorrow, if we're correct tomorrow, if we get some casting news. I mean, the wheels are going to be rolling. I mean, we haven't even heard of casting news for Fantastic Four, which I'm hoping something will happen tomorrow with that as well.
All right, well, let's call the big castings for tomorrow. And by the time this podcast rolls out on Monday, this is going to be old news and not relevant. But we joked about a couple of things last week. Denzel, baby, Denzel's coming in. He's going to be Magneto, and we've got the why can't I think of the actor's name? I love him. Giancarlo Esposito going to be our Professor X. I think both of those would be absolutely horrible castings, by the way. But there's a lot of buzz out there for Giancarlo Esposito to be Professor X, and I don't mind like the race change. I don't care. But Giancarlo for freaking Professor X, no way.
Let's put Matt on the big screen here.
Absolutely. What's up, Matt?
And Logan coming in live from San Diego. What's up, buddy?
What's up, fellas?
So how's the weather out there? Much nicer than here?
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful 70 degrees.
Oh man, that sounds nice.
Are your dogs just barking yet, or what's going on?
Oh,
all
dude,
that walking.
Oh yeah, I'm beat, man. I am beat.
You got what? 2 more days of this?
One more. I'm going tomorrow, and we're coming home Sunday.
Okay,
so. Nice.
But it does the event stretch into Sunday? No.
Yeah, the con goes till Sunday. Yeah.
I picked up some Funkos from the Funko site for Comic-Con exclusives. I got a 10-inch Miss Minutes, and
yes, I saw a bunch of people had that on the con floor today.
And then what was the other one that I got? I don't even remember. I think it was like silk or something like that. I didn't go too crazy, but I got the 10-inch one because those ones are fucking awesome. But yeah, dude, what were some of the best things you saw today? So I saw you sent us some pictures of Andor costumes. You sent us some MCU stuff. But what's the biggest thing that you saw there at San Diego?
I've got a lot of footage from the con floor to send over to you guys. For some reason, I couldn't upload it, but it's just it's an experience being back, man. It's so awesome being back and being with everyone again, and it's not crazy overcrowded like years past.
Well, that's good.
So I mean, it's still a lot of people, but it's not like you're not as nuts to butts as you were in the past, and so there's just all kinds of stuff, man. You can like walk into the vendor hall at 9:30 in the morning when it opens, and next thing you know, it's 7 o'clock at night. So
that's awesome.
That's
so much to see.
Yeah, you've sent us some art that I'm like, oh man, I want to be there now. Just like to look around at everything and interact with people.
There's so much stuff. Rumors flying left and right. It's interesting having the press stuff, dude, because like rumors are flying left and right about the Avengers stuff being trademarked today, and then you get the X-Men animated series stuff and the Spider-Man freshman year and Charlie Cox coming back for that.
Hey, no spoilers. We got that on a slide in a little bit.
Okay.
Well, we're kidding. Say whatever, dude.
It's going to follow the first 2 years into him being Spider-Man, so you're probably going to see the Uncle Ben stuff and go back and dive into all that. I didn't put it in the thing, but it was announced that we're getting we're getting another season of What If, so that was greenlit for season 3 already before season 2 even airs.
Season 2 is supposed
And
to drop the early part of next year, is what they were saying.
yeah, and X-Men the animated X-Men 97 got greenlit for season 2 already.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and really the only video you got to see from it is just Magneto coming out declaring himself the new leader of the X-Men. Then you got the other images that I sent you and stuff like that. So
you actually saw a clip.
yeah.
Is that available online, or was that just for people there?
It should be. I'm not sure if it's online yet or not. I haven't looked. Like, we just walked back into the hotel from the con a little bit ago, so I haven't looked to see if it's online yet.
Nice. What has been
Awesome.
Logan's favorite part? That's what we really want to know.
The aquarium, I think.
Yeah, the aquarium and the penguins and eating fish, and so she hasn't got to go to the con yet. So
that's my favorite thing to do when I go to California is get some like real coast to plate sushi.
I haven't done that yet. But
I do like getting seafood when I'm there too, though.
The bad thing is like everything here by us closes at like 9:00 at night. So by the time you get back from the con, it's closed at 7. So by the time you get back to the hotel, it's 8:00, and you got an hour to decide where you're going to go eat. So
yeah, that's a bummer.
But yeah, there's going to be tons of big stuff tomorrow at the Marvel Studios panel.
I don't know why, but I could have sworn that panel was today.
So they had a Marvel Studios. They had a Marvel panel today that was all their animation stuff, and then tomorrow is the MCU stuff, the Hall H stuff.
So I have
That's where the big stuff's gonna fly.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a bonus episode tomorrow night, talking about all that stuff because we want to make sure that our listeners get, information when it comes out, not a week later. But so the most important question I have for you, Matt, Kevin Smith, does he use chapstick?
No, he does not. He's just got perfectly puckered lips. Huh? Yeah. His lips always stay moist so he can smoke them blunts.
What's up, Ish? Yeah, man. So that's awesome, man. I really wish I was there with you, and hopefully next year. Hopefully next year the three of us can go together.
Tell us a little bit more about your Kevin Smith interaction. Like, did you pay? Like, was that like a paid extra kind of thing to go meet him? Like, what?
Nope.
How did that
free.
go?
He just did a quick hour photo op at the Quick Stop booth, and I asked him to officiate my wedding, and he basically said maybe. I don't think it'll happen, but he was like, yeah, maybe if I'm in that area during the road show. I was like, well, if you're in Phoenix in November, he was like, oh, we'll see and stuff. So that was cool.
That's nice of him to even leave it open.
Right.
He seems like one of the nicest guys ever.
Oh,
like I don't think he's ever going to be like, no, fuck you, dude. You know how many times people ask me this a day? Dude, I'm kind of bummed was he signing stuff?
He was not signing, no. So Jay Muse was there as soon as the con opened this morning. He signed for like 15 minutes, and then Brian O'Halloran came through, and he was just like there checking out the booth, and then he left, and then Kevin came around 1:00 and did a photo op for an hour.
I have a Blunt Man and Chronic Funko Pop set that I've been wanting to get signed by the two of them for ages.
Yeah,
but yeah, one day it'll happen. I do have an Iron Bob signed by Kevin Smith, so that's nice.
Yeah, I got so tomorrow I'm gonna try and get Kevin Eastman to sign my Last Ronin stuff. I got to meet Scotty Young, stuff signed by him. I got the View Askew logo from the Clerks animated series from the original artist, a print from that. So it's been fun.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Why is Kevin Smith a big liar ish? What is he talking about? Matt, can you fill me in?
I have no idea. Oh, I remember he's a liar. Oh, it was about I can't remember what it's about. I don't remember. I feel like it has something to do with Masters of the Universe, but I can't remember why he was a liar.
Oh, He-Man.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did lie about He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. What's up, Corbin? Corbin's excited about the Dark Crisis stuff being announced.
Is that the comic or the TV show?
No, it's a comic, yeah.
So Matt, and we want to get your perspective here because I don't know how long you're planning on staying on, but we were just talking about how do I get this added back in? There we go. So we were just talking about this whole trademark of different names: Avengers, Secret Wars, Kang Dynasty. What do you think? Like, when are those going to show up? Are those like 8 years from now when we're finishing out this saga? What do you think will come first? Secret Wars, Kang Dynasty?
Those are definitely Phase 5 movies, so I think those are definitely 3 to 4 years down the road. Secret Wars, I think that's going to span out of Secret Invasion. I think that's going to come out of that. Kang Dynasty is clearly going to follow Ant-Man, Quantumania.
Yeah.
Captain America: New World Order, that is definitely Sam Wilson's
That's what we were
Captain
saying.
America
That's Cap
movie,
4.
100%.
Yep.
Multiverse Saga, I think that's going to follow America Chavez and kind of the events of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. And then Thunderbolts, I think, is just going to be, I think that'll probably play out of Captain America: New World Order.
So you think Multiverse Saga is an actual movie? You don't think that it's the name of this whole new saga? Like the last one was Infinity Saga?
It might be, but they were trademarking movies. So the way I guess this all started is that Marvel started trademarking movies title names in Europe today ahead of tomorrow's panel, and somebody leaked all of that stuff, and it just like blew through the con floor. So that, so that's what a lot of people are expecting from tomorrow's panel. We also got the leaked rumors, I believe yesterday, of the title of the first X-Men movie going to be The Mutants.
Yeah.
So
Which that's been making the rounds for about a year now, but now we're getting some concrete stuff. Any casting rumors that you've heard outside of the ones that we already?
No. No, I think a lot of the rumor is we're going to hear casting for Fantastic Four at D23, but I think you're definitely going to see stuff from Wakanda Forever tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're definitely going to. I think you're going to get these announcements for Phase 5, but I wouldn't be surprised if Deadpool 3 gets announced because they've made the big stink about Deadpool and Deadpool 2 and Logan coming to Disney Plus.
Yeah, I noticed that today when I went into Disney Plus. I saw it all on there.
Yep, so that came to Disney Plus today, and then I wouldn't be surprised, like you said, if they confirm Taron Egerton's Wolverine casting.
That would be cool. That would make Lance's life.
Yes, it would.
He'd be so excited.
Especially
not his making nerd my life right
now. What's not making my life right now is my mic keeps falling.
There's a rumor that Elliot Page will be the Thing. I don't think so, Ish. I don't foresee that happening.
That's hilarious.
But I guess there was a good panel last night with your boy Captain Kirk, Ish. William Shatner and Kevin Smith did a Shatner on Shatner panel, and they got into a swear off.
Yeah, he said "fuck Star Wars," which is also on a slide later in the show.
Yeah, that's in like a catch-all slide at the end. Yeah, and he was saying that Gene Roddenberry would be rolling in his grave with the state of Star Trek, and I don't know enough about Trek to really have much of an opinion on it. I just saw the headline and thought it was funny.
Yeah, today you got a bunch of Walking Dead news that it sounds like the Rick movies are canceled, and they're going to do a 6-episode series. They said season, so I don't know if it's going to be more. Yeah, that Rick and Michonne are going to have their own little 6-episode arc,
which
pretty much scrapping the movies.
Makes perfect sense because those are supposed to be theatrical releases, and Walking Dead has not held viewership over the last couple years. So to put those in the movie, like they missed their opportunity to make that movie, I think, when it was at its high.
I mean, when did Rick leave the show? Like 2018?
Well, it was supposed to come out, and then COVID hit and shut everything down. So I think it just delayed everything, and then it just makes more sense to do it episodically. It's probably cheaper in the long run, or even the same amount, but they can release it on home video or at home on AMC to I think it's going to be on AMC Plus, if I remember correctly. But to all those people that can watch it instead of paying for the theater to go to it. So
I think it's cool. Like, I was looking forward to the idea of the movie, or I think it was going to be a trilogy, is what I had heard was the idea. I'm just excited to get more Rick. You know, Rick's such a great character in The Walking Dead, and it was a bummer to see him leave the show.
yeah,
I'm game. And I know part of the reason he left is he wanted more time with his family, and so maybe now that he's been home for a few years, he's like, all right, I'm okay to leave again. Let's leave these kids behind. I'd rather go work. Maybe he's annoyed with them all. They're crying too much.
I thought he left so that he could do other stuff, but I haven't seen him do any other stuff. So maybe the well dried up.
no, he left because it's hard on his family for him to be in Atlanta where they filmed the show, and then them be in England all the time. So
yeah,
instead of moving him back and forth, he just decided that he wanted to be home more.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome, man. We miss you. We appreciate you coming on for a few minutes. And sounds like Logan needs some daddy love.
No, mommy's got her, but we're getting ready to go eat. But tomorrow we got, like I said, the Hall H stuff with Marvel. Then Kevin Smith's Hall H stuff is tomorrow night, where they're showing like the first, I think it's like 15, 20 minutes of Clerks 3. So that'll be cool.
Awesome.
And then tomorrow morning, I got it for any wrestling fans. I got interviews with Daniel Bryson, CM Punk, Orange Cassidy. So I got a full day tomorrow, but I am looking forward, as much as I love San Diego Comic-Con, I'm looking forward to being done because I am exhausted. It's been a lot of running around.
Hi guys.
Hey, how are you?
Hello.
He said, how are you? They said hello.
Tired.
Yeah, I'm
But-
sure. Well, yeah, man.
That was
We'll
great
be talking
having you
about
on.
that tomorrow night. So, yeah, be safe out there and drink lots of water.
Trying. It's a lot, man. It's so beautiful, but it catches up to you. So,
Yeah.
but I got all kinds of stuff coming for you guys from the con floor, pictures, all kinds of good stuff for when I get back. So
We posted a little
Yeah.
bit of it on TikTok, so I appreciate you sending that up to us, and we're gonna post some more on there as well. So maybe on Instagram as well.
Yeah,
all
man.
kinds of photos and interviews from the Walking Dead cast coming up that I got to edit up and release. But we got a lot of good content coming for you from the con. So
Yeah, man.
It's awesome.
Well, hey, enjoy your dinner. Hopefully
We
it's
will.
absolutely delicious.
I hope so. I'm looking forward to it.
All
right, guys.
buddy.
Have a good
Have
show.
a good night.
Have a good one,
Thanks,
buddy.
man.
See you later.
So that's awesome, man. I really wish I was there. That's not what I meant to do. I really wish I was there, but damn, it sounds like he's having a blast despite being physically exhausted. Well, let's get into the next bit of news we have that Matt kind of spoiled a little bit, but Daredevil is going to be in Spider-Man Freshman Year, which I am stoked about, and I love the all-black suit. Max, how do you feel about the suit?
I like it. I'm intrigued because it feels almost like this is going to serve a little bit as a reintroduction to Daredevil as like I don't know, because he's going to be getting some origin story again. I think they're going to reboot his story, so it's almost going to serve as like a soft reboot for him in a way. Although there's questions about whether or not this is going to be Earth 616, but it's interesting. I'm excited about it. I'm glad Charlie Cox is voicing the character. But I mean, as you can see in the top photo here, that's Norman Osborn. So they've confirmed Norman Osborn is going to be in this series as well. So No Way Home made it seem like he had never heard the name Norman Osborn and that Norman didn't exist in this world. So it's making me wonder if Spider-Man Freshman Year is a different universe, or if it's just going to be one of those things where it's like, well, we never said in the movie he had never heard of Norman Osborn, or, I don't know. Is it going to be a technicality kind of thing?
It sounds like I need to watch No Way Home again.
Yeah, right. I mean, I've seen it enough times. I'll wait to watch it again until the supercut comes out in September.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna go see that. But yeah, man, I'm excited for this. I'm the reason I was saying what I said earlier about the expansion of X-Men, and I wish that would have done the same thing. The animation looks very similar to that old show.
Oh yeah, did you say that only to us? So I don't remember if we were live when you said that, but the
I'm
idea
pretty
that
sure I did, but yeah, X-Men 97 is a continuation of the old show
oh yeah, we
rather
were.
than doing a continuation of the old Amazing Spider-Man show. This is a fresh cut, but the animation looks very similar to that old show, in my opinion.
Yeah, it does. It does. I didn't even think about that this is like that traditional 90s style of animation rather than the more new age computer animated stuff. Like What If is.
Which I really wonder if X-Men, because we saw that picture of Magneto looking much older in a different suit. I really wonder if there's going to be a time jump in that show. And if there is, I wonder if that time jump is going to coincide at some point, because the animation looks very similar. If there's going to be a crossover at some point between this and X-Men 97.
I mean, there'd have to be, that's a pretty significant time jump. We're talking Jubilee is like in her 40s now.
Yeah. I mean, Magneto looks like he's in his 70s, if not 80s.
Yeah. But I thought he already was.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what the reason is for changing his suit so drastically. And it's something that many of us are not familiar with. I mean, they got rid of the helmet. He's got the long gray hair. There has to be some reason for that. Everything is intentional when it comes to Marvel.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of the redesign of the suit. I mean, you might be right that there's going to be a crossover. Part of me thinks the animation is similar just because this style is coming back in general. I think people are really enjoying seeing more of this hand-drawn look again.
Yeah.
We're getting old enough to where what we grew up with is now cool because it's retro.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out leftovers. He says, yes, 7 years later, X-Men is 90s. X-Men ended in 97. So I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I mean, 97 was, 20-something years ago. That was a while.
No, but he says, yes, 7. He was talking about a time jump. Yes, 7 years later. Oh, Matt's back.
Matt was listening. He came to correct us.
No. You're good. I just wanted to one more thing real quick for the people watching. Be on the show next week because I got a little bit of a giveaway. It's not gonna let me change my camera, but if you can see it, I've got a Tyler Kirkham signed Avengers X-Men Eternals Judgment Day poster that we're gonna give away. So tune in next week to find out how we give it away. But
nice. I'm gonna be signing in to the podcast with lots of alternate accounts.
There you go. But it's a sweet poster. So yeah, Tyler Kirkham signed.
That's awesome.
All right.
Hey, real quick, Matt, just your quick thoughts. So Magneto changed the way he looks for X-Men 97.
Mm-hmm.
And I was saying how the animation on here in X-Men 97 looks very similar.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that there's some sort of time jump happening in X-Men?
No. But keep in mind, I wouldn't be surprised if X-Men 97 is not the final title.
Oh, that's not what it's going to be released as?
Yeah, I don't think it'll be released. It could be, but I kind of feel like it's a working title.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll see. But
yeah, I don't think it's going to time jump all the way to the 2020s.
No, I don't think it's going to time jump either. The animation style might be similar because it's probably the new studio they're working with to do these, but it's not going to be. I don't think they're going to be connected.
Now, if only What If could adopt this animation style,
right?
But all right, so you heard it here. Tune in next week because Matt's going to be giving away an awesome poster next week. So tune into the podcast for your chance to win.
Let me see if I can switch the camera real quick.
Give it a try. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, let's take the this other thing off the screen and make you big, Matt. Let's give the people what they want.
There you go. Tyler Kirkham, Judgment Day poster, Avengers vs. X-Men vs. Eternals. The Ask Ish, it's going to be a big event this year, but it's signed by Tyler Kirkham, a very hot artist. So, yeah.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Find out how we're going to give it away and for your chance to win.
So when you go again tomorrow, get me one of those.
Yeah.
That's a super cool cover.
Yeah, that's way awesome. That's way awesome.
It sounds like a cool event too. All those different, characters crossing over.
Yeah. But all right, guys, I'm out.
Have a great dinner.
Later, buddy. Have a good dinner.
Bye.
Bye. So yeah, I'm really interested to see what could potentially be happening. Gosh damn it, Max. But yeah, Daredevil looks awesome. So next, Max is going to take the reins a little bit and talk about this absolutely stupid thing that we have on the screen here.
Oh, shut your freaking mouth.
Hey, we don't get to talk about Supernatural because you and Matt don't like it, but yet you guys always get to talk about fucking Lord of the Rings.
Well, I've been skeptical about the show that's coming out, and to be honest, I still am. I'm still cautiously optimistic. Amazon, for the most part, only releases good stuff, but Wheel of Time wasn't great, although that got renewed for season 3. But
I didn't even realize there was a second season of that show.
It's not out yet, but they've already renewed season 3 before season 2 has even come out. I don't even know when season 2 is coming out. I don't know if it's later this year or not later this year, maybe next year. I don't know. Anyway, holy crap. Season 1 of that came out like a year ago almost now. Wow. Time goes by too quick.
I haven't even watched it.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to. I'm still reading the books. I'm in book 7. The show got me into the book, so if nothing else, I'm happy about that. But as for the Rings of Power, Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power is coming out September 2nd. Ever since they announced that they were going to do this, I got excited about it. Then there was some controversy a while back from some people I think are being way too sensitive personally about, some of the characters are not white and it's always been a white story. I'm like, can you guys shut up about that? Who cares that there's a black elf? It's fine. Like, goodness gracious. Sorry. Sometimes the things people complain about, I'm just like, get over it. The only complaint I heard a while back that was somewhat valid was that the dwarven women weren't going to have beards. Well, one of the creators of the show said, false. The dwarven women are going to have beards. So the show is saved. Okay.
Maybe they just shave.
Did
anybody ever consider that they just shave?
That is possible. Because they released, there's a picture of one of the dwarves that they released for the promo footage, and she is clean shaven. But exactly, she could have shaved. So but this picture right here is just showing this beautiful landscape. It looks
really
stunning.
Pretty.
It's very pretty. Whether the show is good or not, I think it's going to be one of the most visually stunning television shows ever released.
Well, isn't it the most expensive TV show ever made?
I can't remember. It's very, very expensive. Like, this budget is intense. Even this next shot here, we got one of the dwarves from the show. Clearly it seems like they're in like an underground mine, a dwarven, city or whatever. Looks really cool. I just think the quality of these images is top notch. But I am going to laugh about Eminem on the screen right now.
Yeah.
If you guys aren't watching the podcast or watching the show and you're only listening, the new trailer that came out today, first of all, got me super hyped. Like, I was looking forward to the show. When they released the first trailer, I was like, eh. And then they released another trailer like a week ago. I was like, okay, I'm more into this. And then they released another trailer today, and I'm assuming this is going to be the final trailer because I didn't expect to get another one, especially when they did one a week ago. But the one they released today is like 3 minutes long, and it got me super excited. But in that trailer, they show a little bit of Sauron. And here's an image on the screen. And Sauron's about to lay down a sick beat. Okay? Sauron's about to be like, yo, my name is what? My name is what? Chicka, 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 chicka Sauron or something. Like, he looks like Eminem, man. When I saw this, I saw someone post this before I had seen the trailer. And they said, this is the first look at Sauron. And I said, someone photoshopped Eminem into this image.
It does look a lot like Eminem.
It does. I could have sworn this was satire. So I'm not a big fan of this look just because he looks so much like Eminem. But I'm reserving judgment. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's just kind of crazy to me. See, Stick says today's trailer was awesome. I'm glad you agree because I was super hyped up. Like I was building the slide presentation today as I was watching the trailer, and I was thinking, "Yep, we're talking about Lord of the Rings." I knew it was only going to be Lance and I, and he doesn't like Lord of the Rings, and I was like, "Screw it, I want to talk about Lord of the Rings."
You're talking about Lord of the Rings.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Meanwhile, I just have Eminem songs going through my brain. Back when Mark Wahlberg was Marky Mark. That's how we used to make the party start. Yeah, I like Eminem.
Yeah. He's a good artist. Yeah, and so just a few more images here from the show. The orcs look great. If you guys have ever heard me talk about The Hobbit, I've complained that they over CGI'd stuff. I've complained before that the orcs don't look right because they're all just CG rather than practical effects. Well, I'm happy to report that Rings of Power seems to have taken that feedback and they have brought back practical effect orcs. I think these orcs look great.
They took Max's strongly worded letter.
Yes,
and
it's
they
all thanks to me. You're welcome.
Woke up every morning to read it. Yes, all because of Max.
All because of me. And I think it's great.
Or was it Jake?
Jake from State Farm. Yep.
No, remember you used to say it was Jake.
I used to blame everything on Jake. It's true. But yeah, the orcs I think look really cool. Styx is saying the Balrog in the end credit. That's up here on the pictures. The Balrog looks incredible. Like again, this is a TV show, and I'm seeing the effects and the makeup and the visuals in this trailer, and I'm like, wow, this is absolutely amazing. Like,
yeah,
I'm so glad that I have Amazon ship crap to my house like 3 or 4 times a week. So glad I'm giving them money so they can give me some high quality crap. You know,
and they can make a giant blue penis that goes into space.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm still cautious. Like I'm a little tepid with how I feel about Rings of Power. I don't want to get too excited about it, but I'm looking forward to it. September 2nd can't come soon enough. Yeah. Are you going to tune into this at all, Lance, or no?
What, the show?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Nah.
Not even gonna give it a second glance.
I haven't even watched The Hobbit.
Yeah.
You've tried to get me to watch The Hobbit. No interest whatsoever. I have way too many things that I watch that I don't need to add something I know I'm not going to like.
Well, I think I'm going to like this.
Well, good. That's good. Glad you're going to like it.
I mean, I hope. I said I think I'm going to. We'll see when it actually comes out.
Dungeons and Dragons, also another show that I'm probably not going to watch.
This movie, did you watch the trailer?
No.
It looks dumb, but it looks fun. It looks. I'm not a Dungeons and Dragons guy. I won't profess to know the lore, but it looks fun. It looks really cheesy though. I'm worried that it's not gonna do well and that people are just gonna be like, this is a really campy movie. But I'm looking forward to it.
It's a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie. I can't remember. It's coming out next year. I can't remember when, but it's got a decent little cast. You know, we got Justice Smith. I haven't seen him since Detective Pikachu. I mean, I know he's been in other stuff, but what?
He was in the latest Jurassic Park.
No, he wasn't. He was in Jurassic World, but not Jurassic World Dominion. Or was he? And I just forgot.
Yes, he was. He gets a job with the CIA and he tells them where to get their daughter.
Oh my goodness. You're right. Okay. Well, I like Justice Smith. Always love Chris Pine, you know, Michelle Rodriguez. We got a good cast here.
Sophia Lillis is the girl from the It movies. And
that's the young girl.
Yeah, and she's also in that show. I think it's I'm Not Okay or whatever it is, where she has superpowers. She's a good little actress, man. So she should be good. And then that top one is Hugh Grant.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Good old Hugh.
And then Bridgerton, dude, there at the bottom right.
Yeah, that's bringing in all the ladies.
Yeah, I don't know.
It looks stupid.
Yeah,
but it looks like it could be a good time. So it may flop as bad as the Warcraft movie did. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a raging success, but I don't know. It looks fun.
I think
We can
Dungeons
move
and
on.
Dragons like has a deeper fandom than Warcraft. I think like Warcraft is video gamers, but Dungeons and Dragons spans like decades. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I'd be interested to hear an actual D&D's fan take on this
Yeah.
because I'm not a D&D fan. I have friends that are and haven't had a chance to talk to them. My brother-in-law, he plays D&D like every other Saturday with his friends, and I had a friend in Colorado Springs that played like every Friday or something like that, or every Sunday. Anyway, they played all the time. And they
Yeah.
invited me, and I never went. Jay plays. I wonder what Jay thinks about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam plays. Sam does D&D. I wonder what they think.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Is Vecna in it? Is the Demogorgon? That's what I want to know. I know more about Dungeons and Dragons because of Stranger Things.
Dude, I'm so stoked for this.
Yeah, man, the Turtles Cowabunga collection. It's
August
releasing
30th.
August 30th. Yeah. That's a quick turnaround for just getting the release date.
Yeah, no, it's going to be awesome. Well, you got to think like all they really had to do was port in old games. I mean, it didn't take a lot of development.
No, probably not. I just mean usually a release date, it'll give you 6 months or something, or before it actually comes out. But so the fact that this is coming out within like 45 days, it's cool. But again, this is a re-release of a game that came out, or games,
multiple games,
before I was born. Some of them, I think. So
which ones?
I don't know. The original Turtles. I thought it came out like in the late 80s, before I was born.
Late 80s. You were born in the late 80s.
I know, but I thought maybe it was like 87 or something. I don't know.
When were you born?
88.
Holy shit, dude. I forget you and I have like
Ninja Turtles. I can't. Darn, I don't know. 1989. All right, so I was alive. Ninja Turtles arcade came out in 1989. But anyway, they're old. They're old games, so it's not like you're releasing the new God of War, which that just got a release date recently for November, and I'm super stoked about that. But that's not San Diego Comic-Con news.
You know what I like about the original Ninja Turtles game? If you look at the cover, and it's not on here, I don't think. They all have red headbands.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
In the original?
Yeah, the original NES game. They all have red headbands.
Oh. But not in the actual game, right?
No. I'm looking at a cut right here with Leonardo. He has a blue headband. But on the cover, it was all red headbands.
Well, because that's how the comics were originally.
Well, the comics were all black and white except for the red headbands when they first came out. So yes, you're right. All right, what's next? Final headlines. So we're coming up on the end of our show, but these are some of the other headlines that I didn't really think merited a slide. But Marvel Zombies will have gore and splatter. It's going
to be rated R.
It's supposed to be everything you would want in a zombies thing. Randall Park, or Jim Krasinski, as he's otherwise known, and original star Zach Galligan joining Gremlins: Secret of the Mogwai for HBO Max, the new Gremlins show. Marvel's What If, which Matt talked about this when he came on, is coming early 2023. Season 3 renewal confirmed. I Am Groot releases August 10th and will feature 5 shorts. I watched the trailer for that.
What is that?
It's like a cartoon thing. It's just little shorts with Groot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's. I'm apparently it's part of
for
the
little kids, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it looks like for little kids. It looks all animated. Bill Shatner says new Star Trek would have Gene Roddenberry turning in his grave. Also says fuck Star Wars, which is a hot take. DC says no more Snyderverse. National Treasure teaser released. It's on Disney Plus right now. All it is the main actress turning to the camera and kind of smirking a little bit. So it really did not need to be made, but whatever. Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic sequel coming, which is pretty awesome because that was a pretty big series. I've got it. I need to read it. I have every intention of reading it. Mike Judge says that there are current conversations for a King of the Hill reboot. He says it's more than likely that it's coming. Batman and Spawn. So. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Batman and Spawn comic crossover. And then Marvel releases Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur animated series clip, which actually looked kind of fun. Like my daughter would actually like it, which my daughter is actually at Max's house right now.
That's true.
Yeah.
And also for those of you who are parents, because I'm sure you don't watch this on your own, season 2 of Marvel's Spidey and His Amazing Friends is coming out August 19th.
Oh, you know what? That I'm even more excited about? Next month, season 3 of Bluey comes out.
Okay, that is more exciting. Bluey's like that kid show that parents like universally love.
I laugh my ass off watching that show.
Because it's amazing.
Yeah.
And their Australian accents just make it better.
Yeah. The other day I was watching one with my kid, and the little dog Bingo goes to the mom and says, "Hey, open the lid." And she goes, "Okay." And she opens the lid, and she's like, "All right, put your finger in." So puts her finger in. He says, "Wiggle around a little bit." "All right, now take your finger out. Now close the lid." And she goes, "Thank you for cleaning my toilet." Dude, I busted. I busted. That show is so funny. Dude, I catch myself, my girls will leave the room when we're watching it, and I end up watching it by myself for like an hour.
Okay, we had it on today, and Kelsey put it on, and she was reading a book and letting James kind of to watch it for a bit. But she turned the volume down a bunch. And I finished up my day working, logged out, and I walk out to the living room, and I'm like, "Can we turn it up? I want to hear what's going on."
Dude, it is such a funny show. So yeah, season 3 is dropping on Disney Plus. Apparently, it's already been released in Australia. So
yeah, I have a link to watch it. I just was like, I don't want to watch it on my phone. I would rather watch it on my TV. And I don't like it enough to just watch it myself.
I might just download it and put it on my Plex account.
I mean, when's it releasing? When's the release date for Disney?
Let me see. Bluey season 3, Disney Plus. Sorry, my mic is in the way of my keyboard.
Oh, you're good, man.
It is coming out August 10th.
Oh, soon.
Yeah.
All right, so you've got a
10th.
week to binge that before you can binge Spidey with your kid.
Oh, I've watched all these episodes numerous times. Yeah. Now, Bluey, dude, that show, I wish more kid shows were like that. I wish like Cocomelon, like my kids, they don't really watch
Cocomelon's
it
like
much.
bad for child development, man. That show is like proven to ruin a kid's attention span.
But I wish they would make it like to where I didn't want to like blow my brains out every time it's on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Honestly,
Like,
that's a little bit how Spidey is for me now. The characters' voices are so annoying, but I love that my son likes Spider-Man. Like, we have a video of him in the car, just looking. We have a little mirror in the car so we can see him in the rearview mirror, and he's just looking at himself in the mirror, going, "Chew, chew, chew." And he says, "Nanny," because that's how he says Spidey. He's just like shooting webs at himself and
that's
pretending to be Spider-Man. Or earlier today, I got to play with him and I pretended to be Doc Ock and he was Spidey and he's webbing me up or charging me and taking me down as Spider-Man. Like, you know, it's like, I love that the show does that, but some of the voice acting gets quite aggravating.
Yeah. Yeah. There's also Justice League Kids, I think, or something like that my kids have watched.
I might need to try that one on. Put that one on. Get him into DC stuff.
It's like it's like Justice, or not Justice League. I'm sorry. I meant Avengers. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said Justice League. Sorry, buddy. It's like Avengers Super Friends or
I put that one on for him. Yeah. He's watched enough of it that he knows some of the characters. I have a Marvel shirt that has just a ton of the characters on it, and he'll just point at them. Like, he knows Hulk, he knows Black Panther, he knows Spider-Man, of course. And he knows Miles Morales, but he knows him as Spin because that's what they call him on Spidey. And it's really fun.
Yeah. Smiling Friends is my new cartoon. Not really for kids, though. Okay.
Never heard of that one.
I don't know what that is.
Which, speaking of cartoons, I think the Harley season 3 or season 4 or whatever is coming out soon. I don't know which season they're on of that show. But
that'd be awesome.
They released some news about it at Comic-Con, and they also released some DC news related to Gotham Knights. They showed some Batgirl footage, and
Joker's not going to be in it.
That's fine.
Joker doesn't. No, well, that was just a headline that I saw.
Yeah. I'm
So
looking forward to that game. But it's like, that's a game I didn't even watch the footage, honestly, because frankly, they've already sold me on the game. I don't need to see anymore. I just want to play it now.
So, like I said earlier, I'm going to be doing a special episode tomorrow night, the Absolute Geek Podcast bonus episode. It's episode 325.5 is what I'm calling it. So because Marvel and DC and Kevin Smith's panels are all tomorrow, the big ones, we're going to be talking about a few of those headlines as well. So that's why the show's a little shorter tonight, because I'm going to come on tomorrow night. Hopefully Max will be there if he can find the time.
We'll see. It's my son's second birthday, so we're.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll probably just be me, maybe Ish. Maybe I can drag Ish into it. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow night. The link is already on YouTube, so just make sure to save it and come check us out. Same time, different day. But yeah, man. Do you have anything else you want to add before we call it a night?
I have lots of things I want to talk about, but I'm kind of happy to have a shorter show. So I'll keep it quick. Spider-Man PC specs came out, and I love that I upgraded my PC a couple years ago, because like the recommended specs for like 4K 60 is like exactly what my PC is. I don't think I'm going to pick the game up, but still. Last of Us remake, they released a 10-minute like trailer thing yesterday. The remake looks really good. I'm slightly tempted to pick it up day one, even though I've played that game like 2 or 3 times already. And
really?
It's mostly just visual improvements, but they're massive visual improvements. And there are some gameplay changes too. Like, it's not just visual, but it's mostly the visual improvements that I'm like wanting to play it for. But yeah, I'm stoked for that. But more so, I'm stoked for the Harry Potter game coming out, Gotham Knights. And yeah, I've just been having a good time playing different games. But Tyler and I are going to get back to doing AGP Quickies. So check us out on our next AGP Quickies episode. It'll be coming out probably next week. But yeah, that's all I've got.
Yeah, I don't really have much else. Like, yeah, nothing really. Except go see Nope. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, Nope was good. I'm looking forward to Bullet Train, actually. That looks great.
Yeah, Bullet Train looks funny. Really funny. Oh, and Gray Man was pretty good. The movie may not be that great, but Ana de Armas is in it, so that's enough to go see it. A woman is beautiful. All right, so that brings us to the end of our show. Go check us out on the social media channels. Go follow us on, or smash that subscribe button. Follow us on your favorite podcast network. And yeah, we'll be here tomorrow night with some Marvel and DC news. So check us out. Hit that music, Max.
Wait, I'm in charge of the music? Frack! Goodbye, everybody.
All you freaks and geeks.
Happy San Diego Comic-Con, everybody. It's just a time to be a geek.
Freaks and geeks. Let's listen to Absolute Geek.
Absolute
We'll
Geek.
go ahead and spread our cheeks.
Spread the cheeks.
And drink
And
some
we're for
Cosby wine.
We'll
Come
drink
on,
some
Absolute
Cosby wine. It makes me feel real fine. See you next time on the